Now, the constitutional changes pushed by President Uhuru Kenyatta has been received with mixed reactions. A section of legal experts are urging the political class to look beyond political structure, but to also amend sections of the law that have been moribund. Let's get more from Sam Ogina.
Excellency, the President will now waive it. To all of us.
He played a central role in the 2010 Constitution and was the President's advisor on constitutional affairs, Abdikadir Mohammed, while taking cognizance that the Constitution is a living document that can be altered to buttress the gains of the 2010 Constitution, warned that the net effect of the review should be based on the Building Bridges Initiative report.
The devil is in the detail. We know the problems. What are the solutions? What are the solutions that the President and the BBI team and our former Prime Minister are going to put on the table as resolution for those legitimate problems?
With the former BBI report proposing an expanded structure of the executive to include the office of the Prime Minister, 2 deputy Prime Ministers, the office of the official leader of opposition and cabinet ministers to be drawn from Parliament, the former President Uhuru Kenyatta's advisor on constitutional affairs warns it will be foolhardy to amend the Constitution just to tinker with the executive structure.
What the President and the Prime Minister offered to the country were higher ideals than one election. What they promised to the country were really major substantial shifts in terms of our ethos, our culture, and it will really be a disappointment if we're just going to twinkle with who are or how many offices we'll have at the top.
The President in his Madaraka Day speech was clinical that a review of the Constitution would mean deepening inclusivity to remedy the cyclic ethnic tensions that follow every election. His former disagrees, he is quick to warn that existing laws and institutions should equally be emboldened to function.
I am already discerning a constitutional moment, and I want to be clear, not a moment to replace the 2010 Constitution, but one to improve on it. A moment that will right what we didn't get correct in 2010.
Is that these issues that we are grappling with don't lend themselves to easy resolution through legalese. They are societal, they are social, they are cultural, and they require education long term. Then finally, there are laws already on the books dealing with some of these issues that we have not implemented. And there are institutions that deal with these problems that our politics has hampered or crippled.
The BBI team had retreated to sift through numerous submissions from their validation hearings before the COVID-19 pandemic hit the nation. Sources now indicating the final BBI report will be ready within 3 weeks.
If now the BBI team proposes constitutional changes, which I do not think are merited, then the onus is on them to convince Kenyans why we should consider such a proposal.
This as the National Assembly began deliberations on the referendum bill that will anchor the process of reviewing the Constitution. The BBI team working on overdrive to ensure its final report will be ready by the time the National Assembly approves the referendum bill to give the constitutional review process a roadmap. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV.